In 2019, the rules of golf changed forever. Not only can we now putt with the flag in, we can also repair spike marks, we have to drop from knee height, and we only get 3 minutes to look for our ball. Next year, we've got a few more changes. Now, I would say these are more tweaks than changes, but there's a few really good ones in here, so this is why I want to make this video. Guys, welcome to James Robinson Golf. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you enjoy golf-related videos. Now, the first change is to do with modifications for clubs for disabled golfers. These modifications are now part of the rules of golf and are in effect for all competitions and all players who fall under the categories covered in new Rule 25. So for me, I like that. That makes golf a little bit more inclusive, and if you can get any more people playing golf in 2023, then fantastic. Guys, I'm going to play this first hole. I'm going to talk you through all the new rule changes. There's a few really good ones as well, so make sure you do stay tuned and throw a like on this video. So guys, really quickly before we get to the rest of these rules, do me a huge favour, get in the comments below, what rule would you like to see changing in golf? For me, it has to be playing out of a fairway divot. I think you should be able to get relief from that. Also, let me know, how have the 2019 rule changes affected your game? Have they changed your game at all? And would you change any other rules? But the first one's a good one. Love getting more people playing golf. Oh no, oh dear. Oh, that's gone in the hazard, so we're gonna have to take a drop. Let's talk about this new drop. So in 2019, we saw a total revolution when it comes to the drop rule. Instead of dropping from shoulder height, we had to drop from knee height, and it just doesn't look good for anybody. I've never seen anybody look elegant when they do it. I don't really understand why. I think the idea was to speed play up so that the ball doesn't roll as far. So now we have gone into this hazard here, the rule has changed for your drop on line. So the flag is actually over here. So I will take my ball out and I'm going to drop on the line of the flag, which is here. I can still go as far back as I want, and then when I drop it, the ball can move a club length in any direction. So that ball is now in play. It can move towards the flag, it can move away from the flag, it can move a club length in any direction, and then you're good to go. That doesn't mean I have to go for the flag though, so let's get this ball back in play. That one wasn't on purpose. I'll take the drop again. As far back as I want. See, we're just making sure we get the rule in. As far back as I want. Knee height drop. The ball can move a club length. You see how much quicker that is. The ball is now in play. And we are up and running. That's the second rule change. Nice simple one. The ball can move up to a club length in any direction when you are dropping on line of the flag. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I personally feel like if you are a golfer, you owe yourself the right to know the rules of golf, because if you don't, you might be doing yourself a misfortune when you're playing with your friends, when you're playing in tournaments, or when you're just trying to get better at golf. The rules are there to help you, not hinder you, but in order to help you, you have to know them. That shot wasn't quite over as well. That looks like it's stuck behind a tree. There's another new rule coming up. As you'll see, not a great lie. I'm going to try and go for it though. I'm playing in a tournament. I want to try and play the best golf I can. I'm really hoping nothing happens to the club here, because usually I can't replace it if it breaks. But let's try and get this club back out. I think there's a gap definitely there. Oh no, you're joking. Not my 6-iron. Oh, I mean, in the general rules of golf, you wouldn't be able to replace that now, but the new rule change states that if you have broken a club not in anger, so you've broken it by mistake attempting to play a shot, I can replace that, so I can get another 6-iron sent out to me. I mean, generally, if you are playing a Stableford, if you're playing with your mates, I can't imagine your mum, your wife, your husband, or your son is going to bring you a new 6-iron, but I'll see if the wife will bring one out.
Hello?
Hi, baby, all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What are you doing? You at home?
Yeah, just at home.
There's a new rule, right? I broke my 6-iron. Oh no, you're joking. Not my 6-iron. But the rules of golf say I can replace it now. Any chance you can just run up?
Are you joking?
No.
I'm busy, James.
But, I mean, I'm in a Stableford. I'm on the first hole. If I've got like a 180 shot, I'm done.
I don't care.
Right.
You have to just make it over.
Yeah, I'll choke down on a 5. Cheers. I imagine that's how most conversations will go, but it's great to see that you're not being penalised for a club breaking in error when you're trying to shot. This was the video that was actually on the R&A's video. I mean, the driver just snapped in his hands. Obviously, you can't just throw it around your knee and then replace it. And if you launch your putter at your bag, which most pros tend to do and then end up putting with a wedge, you can't replace that either because you've broken it in anger and not by accident. Now I'll carefully put this in my bag. I will get that reshafted as well because, sorry Liam, but that was your 6 iron, that one, so, right. So the next rule is also something that brings the millennials in a little bit. We've gone more digital. You are no longer required to put your handicap on your scorecard. That is down to the rules committee or the organisation of the tournament. This is because obviously a lot of the play now is obviously recorded online or recorded on your phone, and because of COVID we stopped making so many scorecards, which is obviously great for the environment, which is fantastic. I have actually heard that the R&A are making, R&A and USGA, because they work together, are making 4 million less rules books this year and just hoping people go to the phones, which is fantastic because why would you keep printing off these books that sit on pro shop desks and people never take? I once saw a pro trying to sell them and I was like, what? Anyway, so the handicap on the scorecard, it is stroke play only. You are not required to put in your handicap on your scorecard, and there is no penalty if you return your scorecard in a competition with an incorrect handicap, which I know has caught out so many golfers in the past. They've had the round of their life, they've not realised they've actually been brought down for a good round the day before, and they've been DQ'd for playing under the wrong handicap, which I think is crazy. We need to make golf more accessible, we need to make it more fun. Stop penalising people for stuff that isn't their fault, which we are now doing. This change is consistent with other penalty reductions, such as reducing the penalty for playing an incorrectly substituted ball from the general penalty to 1 stroke. So guys, I'm going to put a link to the brand new rules in the description below. It would be impossible for me to cover every single word they have said. You may know it, but I'm trying to make sure that I get everything correct for you, so don't waste your time and my time. Right, there's one more, which cost Ricky Fowler millions. Comment below what rule you think we're going to talk about next. So picture this. You're Ricky Fowler, you're wearing all orange, you are in the zone, you are leading the 2019 waste management. You've taken your drop, so you've marked it, the water's back here I think, and he's dropped it correctly and the ball has stopped. The ball is in play. He's then gone, I believe, to read a putt. He's gone to make sure, I mean, there's quite a difficult shot here. You've got to chip it or put it back up into play. You're leading the tournament, you're going to make sure you do all your homework, gets back and the ball's no longer there. He then gets another penalty because the ball has moved, although it is an outside interference. That rule has now changed as well. So when your ball is at rest after taking relief and then rolls into another area of the course due to natural causes, that is the key element there, natural causes, then there is no penalty and you must replace it. So the ball has to have come to a standstill, then it's moved because natural forces such as the wind, obviously the greens were very, very slick at the waste management and so were the surrounding areas. That's what caught Ricky Fowler out. That would catch him out no more. Guys, thank you so much for watching. They are just a brief update on the brand new golf rules for 2023. If you've enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. I look forward to seeing you all at the same time tomorrow.